Hurry up. Punta ka doon kay Daddy.
But it's big when I'm there. Nice video.
Once again, my name is Allison. I'm going to be your tour guide today. I'm joined up here by our driver. His name is Jose. Everyone say, oh, hey, Jose.
Oh, hey, Jose.
He says hi. Now, Jose and I cannot give this tour by ourselves, so I also need to introduce you to my co-host. You might recognize him from The Tonight Show, and That's My Jam on NBC. Here's Mr. Jimmy Fallon.
Oh, hey there. You made it. Welcome to the Universal Studio Tour. I'm Jimmy Fallon. I'll be making sure that you get through this experience in one piece. You've got the very best guy.
Allison.
And the greatest drive.
Jose.
You're the best. I love that. Even though
Jose.
owes me $5.
Yeah, me too,
You
actually.
guys are excited to get on the tour, but first, a few safety rules.
That's right, Jimmy. We do have a few safety rules to go over. If you need guest assistance or have a medical emergency, or if you drop something of value off the side of the tram or have any sound or video issues, reach up and grab that red emergency cord that runs along the center of the ceiling of the tram, and I'll be back to assist you as soon as it's safe to do so. Otherwise, during the entire tour, please remain seated and keep your arms and legs inside the vehicle at all times. Remember to use the red cord above your head if you need any assistance. The studio is private property, and if at any time during the tour you drop your phone or you just can't wait to use the restroom, pull that cord and remain seated. Please no smoking or vaping of any kind while on the tour. Be prepared because our tour today features loud noises, sudden tram movements, fire effects, and many water effects. You'll want to have your cameras out for some great photo opportunities, but keep an eye on them so that they don't get wet. And finally, for your safety and the safety of everyone around you, please do not use selfie sticks while on board. We are now leaving the theme park and heading into the heart of one of the largest and busiest production studios in the world. We do have active filming happening on our lot today, so there's a chance we might encounter something called a quiet zone. If that happens, this will come up on your screens and we all are going to be very quiet. I'll hop off of the microphone and let you know when we are good to make noise again. Here at Universal, we are not just a theme park and production studio, we are our own city as well. On your right, we're passing Fire Station 51. That is full of real firefighters and real fire trucks. They're ready to jump into action should we need them. We also have our own zip code, our own telephone area code, our own bank, our own post office, our own sheriff's substation, and a couple Starbucks too, like any good town needs. We're first going to be venturing into our front lot. Our front lot is where most of our sound stages are. We do the majority of our filming inside of our sound stages. Then we also have pre-production offices and post-production offices on our front lot as well. Pre-production is everything that happens before the cameras start rolling, like the casting, the budgeting, the scripting. And then post-production are things like editing and special effects, all of the finishing touches that need to happen before the content hits your screens. On your left-hand side is our oldest and largest soundstage. That is Soundstage 12. That is where Taylor Swift filmed the music video for her song Me. That's where she first met her cat Benjamin Button. Stage 12 has also been home to the town of Whoville for How the Grinch Stole Christmas, the Visitor Center from Jurassic Park, and many more. On the outside, our sound stages just look like normal warehouses, but if you look up on your screens, you can see you what a soundstage looks like on the inside before a production moves in. Before a production moves in, the inside also looks like a normal warehouse. It's really the construction crews and scenic designers that make the magic happen. We can build anything a production needs inside of our sound stages. Coming up on your left-hand side, we have Soundstage 14. That is one of 3 sound stages that is currently being used for Bel Air. That's a Peacock series. It's a dramatic retelling of the 90s sitcom Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. This version stars Jabari Banks as Will and Ollie Charlatan as Carlton.
You just got your water when you get so what is you put egg on the cheese, you put cheese on the eggs, on the cheese. It's right. Whoa, how many seats do you think are in there? I don't know, it's gotta be a lot. We can probably fit the whole Bel Air cast and crew in there. Oh, we gotta get one of these for the mansion. Okay, for sure. You're lucky for y'all. The Vince Young Mansion lives right here on the Universal lot. Right. Some of Bel Air's most pivotal scenes have been filmed right here. Jabari, what have been your most memorable moments? I don't know.
Mahulog ba? Mahulog. Hindi, hawakan ko muna. Hawakan ko muna.
At that moment, his life changes forever. What about you? Well, the Bel Air Academy gym set is here too, and I remember you having me sit in that cold ice bath for hours. Yeah, and that was really fun. I still couldn't feel my toes. No, but seriously, my favorite part of this lot is the talented crew who put it all together from hair, wardrobe, makeup, set design, props, and transportation. Yes, Transmo is the best. And they have the sweetest rides for us to play with. Actually, speaking of, if we're gonna get a ride like this, we'd better go talk to Transmo now and let these people go back to their tour. Yeah, that sounds good. As long as I get to drive. Oh, not if I've got the keys. Come on, man.
On your right-hand side, we're coming up to Soundstage 19. That was home to all 4 seasons of The Good Place, starring Kristen Bell and Ted Danson. Now, I feel like that has to be Ted Danson's favorite soundstage because right after The Good Place wrapped, he filmed both seasons of his show Mr. Mayor in the same stage, and he's currently filming another show in there called Classics 5. On your left is another Ted. That is Ted the Teddy Bear. He's given us a big teddy bear toast. He is celebrating because he just got his very own show on Peacock.
Hi everyone, Seth MacFarlane here, and I'm excited to share with you a behind-the-scenes look at the Peacock original event series, TED. It's a prequel series set in 1993. And that means our skilled craftspeople had to build a high school, a house, and even recreate downtown Boston as it looked back in the day, using exterior sets and facades that you're about to see on the tour. But I should warn you, TED is intended for mature audiences only. So grown-ups, tell the kids to go in the other room before you watch. Oh, come on!
On your left, we are passing our production bungalows. Back in the golden age of Hollywood, those served as dressing rooms for stars that we kept under contract, like Lucille Ball, Doris Day, and Jimmy Stewart. Nowadays, the bungalows serve as production offices. We have Mark Platt Productions in our bungalows currently. They are working on the movie adaptation of the Broadway musical Wicked. On your left, now we are passing sound stages 25 and 26. Stage 25 is currently home to Lopez vs. Lopez. That is a sitcom that stars George Lopez and his real-life daughter, Maya Lopez. Stage 26 is currently home to a fun new medical comedy called St. Dennis Medical. It stars Wendy McLendon-Covey and Allison Tolman. The very first production to use stages 25 and 26 was Hairspray Live back in 2016.
Props.
Hairspray Live also took
movies.
full advantage of our back lot, which is where we are now. Our back lot here at Universal is the largest of any studio in Los Angeles. When we first opened in 1915, we had about 230 acres. Nowadays, though, we have over 400 acres, and most of that space is dedicated to our back lot. We have sets that can be anywhere in the world, from major metropolitan areas, small towns, even beachfront sets, and sets that could be foreign countries. We like to say that here at Universal, the whole world is right around the corner. On your right-hand side, we're passing our Brownstone Street. You've seen that in movies like Gone Girl and Home Alone 2, Lost in New York. This is where Macaulay Culkin threw the bricks at the Wet Bandits. My personal favorite, though, is when it was in Bruce Almighty.
Grace, the dog!
I'm in the shower!
Fight back.
filming. They're filming. Are they? Or no?
Beautiful.
You know what else is beautiful? Our courthouse square, which is where we are now. You guys probably know it best as Hill Valley from Back to the Future.
Oh, yeah.
It was actually the back lot of Courthouse Square that inspired the entire climax of Back to the Future.
I had seen
That's the
something
city
in the
over the
on
Bali.
that ledge. It was a ledge about that wide. And I'm standing inside looking at the ledge, and I already had vertigo. I just thought there's no way in the world, no way I'm going to stand on that. I was up there for quite a while. Of course, I had a cable.
There's actual people living.
The back of the
Other things that have filmed in our courthouse square include the 1952 classic To Kill a Mockingbird starring Gregory Peck. Gregory Peck won an Academy Award for Best Actor for that movie, and that movie is considered to be one of the greatest films of all time. Courthouse Square can also be seen in the new Ted series. They turned our courthouse into the high school for that show. We are now rounding the corner onto our New York street. If I have any Swifties on board, this theater on your left-hand side is where she filmed her Wildest Dreams music video. We film a lot of music videos here in our metropolitan sets. Another one of my personal favorites is Walk Me Home by Pink. Now, like I said, this street is our New York street. I'm a California girl myself, though, so I don't know a ton about the Big Apple, but my co-host does, so I'm gonna let him tell you all about it.
Hey everyone, welcome to New York. I got my start right here in New York on Saturday Night Live. This is actually my old neighborhood. Once got mugged over there. An old woman. Tough lady. This is my favorite hot dog guy. Hey buddy, how's it going? Remember me? No. Just like old times. Gotta love New York City. Hey, I'm walking here. Hey, it's cool. I was just walking there. So it's not exactly New York, but a lot of times when you see New York in the movies, it was shot right here on the Universal Metro sets. If you can make it here, you can make it anywhere. Even if you make it here on the Universal lot.
We are now leaving the concrete jungle and heading to a jungle of an entirely different kind. Welcome to Skull Island.
Skull Island.
It's the original King Kong.
I know King Kong, Skull Island. Yan na yung mami yan. Skull Island. Yeah.
I like films that just take you away from your life and sweep you up into adventure. Kong literally does that. I mean, you're on board the ship, you're sailing to a lost island, you're encountering monsters and creatures from, prehistoric
3D
times.
glasses.
So I was thrilled when Universal invited me back to Skull Island, and it's great to have you along for the ride. Now, we have created this 3D immersive experience, so you don't have to have your glasses ready. Don't put them on yet. Just hold them in your hand because we're about to move to Skull Island.
I want to remind everyone to remain seated at all times. Hold on tight to those valuables. It is about to get fluffy.
Back in Skull Island.
It's awesome, right?
world's largest 3D screens. They are over 40 feet tall and 180 feet long. That was done by director Peter Jackson and the team at Weta Digital. They just won their 7th Academy Award for Avatar: The Way of Water. You've also seen their work in The Lord of the Rings and the Hobbit trilogies.
Audience is in the middle of the environment. They're looking in all directions. There's creatures coming at them. They're seeing clones from this side and T-Rexes from the other side.
Working on a movie, we always know people are looking straight ahead, they're looking for shots of what's going on.
And taking into account that people are looking in all directions.
Also, one of the things about this, why aren't movies that we used to working on, there's no cuts? Because everyone's on that shot, this tram that's driving along through Skull Island, this is where the camera's from. This ring represents the screen is 10 meters away.
Oh, yeah.
The movie creation about 50 minutes.
How is that, Jane?
That amount of visual dimension, that can be
How is that? Action? Is it fun? Fun?
You might have noticed that towards the end of King Kong, the last car of our tram was chomped by a dinosaur and yanked onto the screen. When that happened, our tram became what's known as a picture car. Picture cars are any vehicles that appear on screen. They can even be things like boats, trains, and airplanes. Sometimes those picture cars go on to become even more famous than the actors who drive them. Get your cameras ready, friends. We have some movie stars lined up to see you. Coming up on your left-hand side, we have some of our most famous picture cars.
Oh, yeah.
Yo!
Fast and the Furious.
This red Ferrari was driven by Tom Selleck in Magnum P.I. We also have Biff's car from Back to the Future and several cars from Back to the Future Part 2. If you want a more eco-friendly option, we do have a couple cars from the
Flintstone car, look at
Flintstones.
it.
Those are powered by foot, so they're great for the environment and they'll really help you get your steps in.
Flintstone car.
This blue
Harry
Ford
Potter, you know that car?
Anglia is one of
Yeah,
6
You know that car?
cars used for Harry Potter and
Oh, you know
the
that
Chamber
car?
of Secrets. Yeah, I
Oh,
said
what's up for
16
the
and a
Lost
half.
World? Jurassic Park.
They
Oh,
actually had to cut one of
the-
those
the-
cars
the
in
the
half
bump thing,
in
yeah.
order to be able to get the camera inside to get the close-ups that they needed of the actors. The Crawdaddy boat is from Jordan Peele's movie Us.
Oh, it's a tank.
Now, this Bradley fighting vehicle
Transformer.
looks pretty intense, and I know you're wondering, Allison, how on earth did Universal get their hands on a tank? Well, we didn't. That is actually made entirely out of plywood. Then we use special painting techniques to make it look rusted and used. We do that a lot with picture cars because plywood is a lot lighter than metal, so it's easier to move it around and maneuver for filming. Our tram has also been a picture car in several projects over the years.
Tram.
Tram coming. Big fat car.
Wait, Fast and the Furious was made by Universal Studios?
Yeah. Then Back to the Future. Yeah, there's a car, the red car in there. So, mommy. Born identity. Jurassic Park.
to a little island off the coast of Costa Rica. You may have heard of it. It's called Isla Nublar. Now, dinosaurs are an integral part of our history here at Universal, and our collection is getting massive. We even have a new T-Rex just for our 60th anniversary. We hardly have room in our paddock for any more.
To Jurassic Park.
On your left and right hand sides are picture cars and set pieces from Steven Spielberg's original Jurassic Park trilogy. The mobile lab unit on your left hand side is from the Lost World Jurassic Park 2. That of course starred Julianne Moore, Vince Vaughn, and Jeff Goldblum. That mobile lab unit is also made entirely out of plywood, which made it a lot easier to dangle it off the side of a cliff. Dinosaurs are in our DNA here at Universal, so we like to keep a few on standby just in case we need them. Now, another thing that plays a huge role in the Jurassic Park series is the weather. It's a hurricane that traps the characters on the island in the first film, and rain is featured in every single Jurassic movie. You're probably wondering, but Allison, how do you make it rain like that here in sunny Southern California? Well, we are now in our old Mexico sets, and I'm going to give you guys a little weather demonstration to show you how it's done. We use sound effects for the thunder and strobe lights for the lightning. And if you guys notice the telephone poles scattered around this set, they actually disguise a super high-tech device called sprinklers. Now those are just normal sprinklers and normal drops of water. The only thing that makes movie rain special is that we have to light it from behind so that it shows up on camera. That's why you never see rain in sports games when they're talking about how heavy the rain is and you don't see it. Alright, Jose, I think they've seen enough. We can cut the water. Oh, is it not working? I thought they fixed that. You know what? That happened to our other tour this morning and we had a flood, so everyone just hold on tight.
Flood. See that, G?
That is our flash flood. It is one of the oldest attractions here on the back lot. You've probably seen it in Big Fat Liar.
That's the movie.
That clip stars Frankie Muniz, Amanda Bynes, Paul Giamatti, and Paul Giamatti's stunt double. You know who did not use a stunt double when filming in our flash flood? Lady Gaga. That is where she filmed the music video for her song Judas. The lady herself stood in the middle of those rushing waters in heels. We are now in our Western sets. These are some of the most historic sets here on our lot. We call them 6 points because back in the silent film era, we had 6 different Western streets that all met in the middle, kind of like the spokes on a wagon wheel. At that time, we could film up to 6 silent movies simultaneously, and because of that, we put out over 200 silent Western movies in our first year of operations. These sets have been seen more recently in Quentin Tarantino's Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. That, of course, stars Brad Pitt, Leonardo DiCaprio, and Margot Robbie. Now, Brad Pitt won his Academy Award for Best Actor for that movie, and that movie features about 40 minutes of runtime filmed right on this street. That is almost half the movie. Back in the silent film era, era, our founder Carl Lindley opened the gates to the public and invited you guys to come in and watch movies being made. You would have sat in bleachers right on this very street where you could cheer for the good guys and boo for the villains. We still invite audiences onto our lot. Nowadays, though, we like to put them inside of sound stages, just like the ones to your left. Those are currently home to The Voice, which is busy filming its current season with its newest coach, Reba McEntire. That little body of water on your left is called Park Lake. It's better known as the Hollywood Ocean. Now, it's had quite a career here at Universal. It's been in movies like Showboat. My personal favorite, though, is when it played the Amazon River in The Creature from the Black Lagoon.
Those are should there.
The Hollywood Ocean is also where the attraction The Red Sea used to live. Some of you might remember that on the tour. The Hollywood Ocean has also been featured in TV shows like Desperate Housewives and The Good Place.
You, Eleanor Shellstrom, are dead.
Cool.
This location, the afterlife, come on. I've never ever seen this. You're in the good place.
I'm not supposed to be here. I can't risk going to the bad place.
Maybe it's not all that bad.
How can I help you?
What is the bad place?
Well, it doesn't sound awesome.
We are now in our Little Europe sets. Little Europe was home to the afterlife for all 4 seasons of The Good Place. Little Europe gets its name because it can be dressed up to be any town in Europe. It's been featured in the first 2 Pirates of the Caribbean movies. This is also where they filmed Rodgers and Hammerstein's Cinderella, starring Brandy, Whitney Houston, and Bernadette Peters. Little Europe even played Genovia in The Princess Diaries 2, The Royal Engagement, starring Julie Andrews and Anne Hathaway. This is where we filmed the parade scene where Princess Mia rescues a little Abigail Breslin from boys who are bullying her. On your right-hand side, we're passing our Court of Miracles. Court of Miracles gets its name from our movie The Hunchback of Notre Dame, which turned 100 years old last year. It gets its name because that's where the beggars in that movie go to be relieved of their ailments. Court of Miracles is special for one other reason, though. That is the birthplace of the classic Universal monster movies. When the Great Depression hit America, it hit the Hollywood movie studios as well. Each studio needed to pick a genre that they were going to be known for, something that they knew would be successful for them at the box office. Warner Brothers did gangster movies, MGM did movie musicals, and here at Universal, we made monster movies. Now, monster movies and the horror genre as a whole did not exist until we invented it. We made classics like Frankenstein, Dracula, Wolfman, The Invisible Man, The Mummy, The Thing, Bride of Frankenstein, and many more right in our Little Europe sets. Now, Dracula did something that was unheard of at the time. They filmed 2 versions of that movie simultaneously. During the day, we had an English-speaking cast and crew who would film their versions of scenes. And then at night, we had a Spanish-speaking cast and crew who would come in and film their versions of the same scenes. Now, the Spanish version is widely regarded as the superior version, at least partially because they could see all of the mistakes being made during the day and say, you know what, we can do better. And they did. Right now, we are approximately halfway through our tour, so I just want to remind everyone to stay seated during the entire tour. The studio is private property, and if you drop your phone or you just can't wait to use the restroom, pull that red cord to get my attention and I'll be back to assist you, but please remain seated at all times on the tram. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like by this point we've earned ourselves a vacation. My favorite spot for some R&R is the beach right here at Amity Island. Now, I know what you're thinking. Yes, they did have a bit of a shark problem, but as you can see, they've caught their killer shark. My friend George is out right now doing one final sweep of the waters just to make sure everything's safe.
Hey, George. How we doing down there?
don't love that music though. Last time I heard that, I saw a shark. Hey George, buddy, I'm thinking maybe you should be out there. George? George! Oh, no. Poor George. You know, it really takes a lot of guts to be out there. Oh, and there they are. Don't worry, everyone. Jose and I have a plan. We are going to take cover right behind this dock. Now, I put some shark bait in that yellow barrel in the water, so if the shark takes the bait, we should be golden. Okay, good. It's taking the bait and the pier. Okay, yeah, that's definitely not supposed to happen. Look out, everybody, it's Jaws! Don't worry, everyone. That's just our shark, Bruce. He's named after the shark used in the movie Jaws, and that shark is actually named after Steven Spielberg's lawyer. If you look to your right-hand side, you can see the only shark in the entire world that can do the backstroke. Our shark does have one other fin up on the one used in the movie, and that's that ours actually works.
That's a functional line shark. The shark was frustrated. It didn't really work all the time. It didn't work properly at all.
Wherever you were on the island, you could hear the radio waves. They were always saying, the shark is not working for me. The shark.
We just waited around.
Wala lumubog na.
The shark was going out wilder.
Katabi mo, lumabas na.
The shark not working delayed production for more than 100 days and more than tripled the original budget. It really did wind up working out at the end though. Jaws was originally supposed to be released in December of 1974. Due to the delays though, it was released in the summer of 1975, making it the first ever summer blockbuster and forever changing how we release movies. We are now in the residential section of our back lot. On your right-hand side, we have our chicken ranch. That is from the movie The Best Little Whorehouse in Texas, starring Dolly Parton and Burt Reynolds. That is where Dolly first sang I Will Always Love You. Our chicken ranch has also been featured in the Halloween episode of the new Quantum Leap series, and that is the house from The House of a Thousand Corpses. We are now approximately 15 minutes away from the end of the tour and will be returning to the theme park shortly. Remember to pull that emergency cord if you need assistance, and please remain seated at all times. Hola amigos, vengan a conocer.
Welcome to the world of no.
Well, that is a note from me. I think it's time for us to get out. Now, you guys have been such a fun tram. I think we might just break the rules a little bit and bring you all to a party. I do have to warn you though, it does take place inside my friend Sullivan's garage, so I need to remind you all to remain seated at all times. Hold on tight to all those valuables. Things might be about to get a little don't know. Fast, Furious?
My name is Roman Pierce. Nice to meet you. Buddy Hobbs asked us to stash you in Shaw for a while. Brought you in our secret spot. We're having a few friends over. It's a little messy, but it's all good. The more the merrier. Especially you right there in that third row, like I was saying. Good. So look, see over there? That's Hobbs' urban assault vehicle. Best truck the U.S. government can buy. That work of art back over there was made by my man Ted. Think of it as like a Mona Lisa on wheels. Extra far.
So did you break it down to them?
What's that?
You had one job to do, Roman, one. All right, look, guys, we're gonna keep Shaw from finding you, but to keep you safe, we need your help. We don't want the syndicate tracking us. So put away your cameras and turn off your cell phones. One flash or one ringtone can give us away.
I need y'all to take this real serious.
Okay, pull into the next bay.
This is what we're doing. This is the race day after party. And the where the other?
Roman Pierce, FBI, don't move.
Damn.
That's right, party's over.
You know how long I took to iron this shirt, man? I'm not.
You're under arrest right now.
Thanks. Just back up a little bit. Got it. It's like that. First of all, I don't work for you.
Oh, really? Well, tell me, Roman, who do you work for?
We don't work for nobody. Cop, I suggest you clear out of here, otherwise we can't guarantee your safety.
Guarantee my safety? I'm the one holding the gun.
Yeah, but mine's a whole lot bigger than yours. Escort this novice out.
Let's go, Cookie Puss.
Got an ugly suit on, man. It's cheap.
Somebody out there really pissed off Shaw. It's gonna get ugly fast.
Yeah, don't worry. Lucky for you, our whole family will protect you.
Are you kidding me, Roman? You didn't shut off your phone, bro?
I gotta call you back. I'm in the middle of something.
See what I'm talking about?
Call you back.
Man.
It was on vibrate. Shaw traced us. Ops can't hold it forever. Buddy, Roman, we're up. Try to move that vehicle. It's about to get real interesting. My Mona Lisa's all warmed up right next door. Roman, the truck. I need you and Betty ready to roll.
Alright, you guys, it looks like we're gonna go on a little ride, I guess. You know what? Let's put on that protective
construction! Everybody hold on! Get the nitrous! Ride or die!
That was the Fast and the Furious Supercharged. Let's give it up for Jose, our driver, everyone. That was really impressive driving.
Hell of a job, everybody. You protected the witness and you can resume breathing.
You know, it's crazy out there. You guys ride hard. Respect.
You know, my Mona Lisa got messed up a little bit, but it's all good.
What do you think about your Mona Lisa, bro?
Appreciate it.
They said the bigger the family, the stronger it is. You guys did good out there. And you're welcome to join our crew anytime.
Oh, we're done.
Our tour is coming to an end. I want to thank you guys so much for coming with us as we went behind the scenes and showed you how we make magic every single day here at Universal Studios Hollywood. I'd like to say a special thank you to our annual pass members. If you're not a pass member, you can visit the Universal box office to find out how you can upgrade today's ticket to an annual pass. That way you can come back and see me again and again. Make sure you've all downloaded the Universal Studios Hollywood app where you can confirm park closing times tonight, see wait times for rides and attractions, get details for visiting Super Nintendo World, and see showtimes for Waterworld. To purchase the NBC Universal movies and TV shows you've seen today on the tour, visit www.uphe or ask today at any of our retail stores. Let's give it up one more time for Jose, our driver. On behalf of Jose and myself, I'm Allison, and everyone here at NBC Universal, we hope you've enjoyed this exclusive behind-the-scenes Hollywood experience and enjoy the rest of your day here at Universal Studios Hollywood. As we say here in Hollywood, that is a wrap. Watch your arms and legs when my friends start to open those tram gates, and make sure you